This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
Jury selection is underway in the trial of a Warden man accused of shooting and injuring a man at Montlake Park in Moses Lake early last year.
New crime statistics just compiled by the Washington Association of Sheriffs and Police Chiefs show a slight overall decrease in crime across the state.
Looking for something to do this summer? The city of Moses Lake has plenty of parks and recreational activities to keep the community on the move during these summer months. The Columbia Basin River Dogs took care of business in the Babe Ruth State Championship, sweeping Lakeside Recovery on Wednesday night.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Jury selection is underway in the trial of a Warden man accused of shooting and injuring a man at Montlake Park in Moses Lake early last year. Zachary Scone is facing charges of first-degree assault and first-degree robbery, 2 counts of first-degree unlawful possession of a firearm, and 1 count of attempting to bribe a witness, which was added by prosecutors this week. Court records show the then 18-year-old victim had agreed to meet with a 17-year-old male near Montlake Park to sell the person prescription codeine syrup. The victim's girlfriend told police they arrived at the park and saw a white single-cab pickup truck at the end of the cul-de-sac near the park. During the meeting, police say Scone eventually came out of the bushes and began shooting at the victim multiple times. The victim told police he turned to run and was shot in the back, and Scone reportedly fled the scene and was later arrested near Warden. While incarcerated, investigators have reportedly intercepted a number of jail recordings and attempts to bribe the victim, including an instance where Scone claimed the victim would be paid $10,000 if he didn't testify at trial. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by...
Change doesn't have to be complicated. With a low-profile microwave hood combination that's ready to install right out of the box. It fits in the same space as your under-cabinet hood, so you can get your microwave off the countertop and make space for the routines worth keeping. The low-profile microwave hood combination, from the #1 selling appliance brand in the USA.
Whirlpool Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
New crime statistics just compiled by the Washington Association of Sheriffs and Police Chiefs show a slight overall decrease in crime across the state. Compiled from state, local, and federal law enforcement agencies, the annual Crime in Washington report finds a slight drop, about 0.7%, in the category of crimes against persons, property, or society. However, domestic violence remains a crucial problem. Such crimes amounted to 49% of all crimes against persons. The stats break down to the local level. From 2017 to 2018, the number of reported crimes in Chelan County and Wenatchee went up by 143, mostly in categories of misdemeanor assault, theft, and drug offenses. A separate new report from SafeHome.org finds Washington has become home to more hate crimes, with reported incidents rising from 291 in 2013 to 510 in 2017. Such cases are on the rise nationally, but the report puts Seattle among the top 5 cities for growth in hate crime incidents. Both reports are available for download online. Jefferson Robbins, iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by...
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
Looking for something to do this summer? The city of Moses Lake has plenty of parks and recreational activities to keep the community on the move during these summer months. One of the more popular activities are summer baseball and softball leagues for people of all ages. There are 2 sports complexes in the city which see plenty of action over the summer: the Paul Lozier Athletic Complex and the Larson Playfield. The fields are public land, so people who aren't part of organized athletics can still use them for practice or for pleasure. It's strongly encouraged that if private individuals wish to use the park, that they plan with the city so that the fields can be properly managed. Recreation Supervisor Carrie Hoynes is kept busy through the summer months by scheduling the fields for all the locals who want to play baseball and softball.
We're always pretty full, but looking to accommodate new users and groups. We're always looking for new people to come to the area and enjoy our ball fields.
The most popular Parks and Recreation owned land is the Surf and Slide Water Park right next to McCosh Park off of 4th Street in downtown Moses Lake. Unlike most city-owned parkland, the water park costs money to get into, but it's complete with water slides, beach volleyball, a lazy river, and a surfing simulator to make it worth the customer's money. The Parks and Recreation Department owns 46 parks in the city of Moses Lake, many of which provide activities for the locals to participate in. I'm Adam Jakoski for iFIBER 1 News. The Columbia Basin River Dogs took care of business in the Babe Ruth State Championship, sweeping Lakeside Recovery on Wednesday night, negating the need for a third game Thursday morning. The River Dogs blew Lakeside Recovery out in back-to-back games, the first one by the score of 13-0, and the second game by the score of 7-0. Through the course of the two games, the River Dogs only allowed one hit, while racking up 23 of their own. Being state champions was expected for the River Dogs, who have consistently been a top team in the region, making it all the way to the Babe Ruth World Series every season since 2013. Winning a game you're supposed to win is one thing, but it's how you win.
The key, even though we won 13-0 and 7-0, we played outstanding defense, really good defense, and that's a key.
The MVP of the state tournament was Dax Lindgren, who over the course of the two games went 6 for 7 at the plate and accounted for 6 runs and 4 RBIs. He knows the team will have to be their best moving forward.
We're expecting, a lot better teams we'll see, and I'm sure it'll be a lot closer games, and we got to be ready to play every game.
The Babe Ruth Regional Tournament will begin on Tuesday in Calgary, Canada. I'm Adam Jakoski for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at ifiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.